Hey guys, how y'all doing? Welcome to the Golem quest guide. So for this quest, you're going to want level 20 crafting and level 25 thieving. And for items, you can pause it right here and read it if you want to. Otherwise, empty vial, pestle, mortar, knife, hammer, chisel, some papyrus, 2 Shantae passes, and 4 pieces of soft clay. I highly recommend you get some teleport runes to Varak, Alcarid, maybe grab some stamina potions, and you're going to want at least 1 water skin, depending on how fast you are. However, I'm going to say go and get like 2 to 4. So before you continue on with this guide, go ahead and pause those stills back there, and get your items, and then come back to this point. Now once you have all your items and inventory spots, you're going to want about 3 inventory spots open. Then head on over to Shantae Pass, which is a little bit south of Alcarid. Talk to Shantae, you can get your passes here. You can buy 1 or 2. You're going to need 2 for the whole quest, but I'm only going to buy 1 right here. And go through the Shantae Pass, and I'll speed up this clip right here and just kind of show you where to go. But it's pretty much go due east until you hit the river, and then go across the bridge and just keep going east. That's all you have to do once you're in the desert. There are some level 40 camels that might mess with you, but they're not too bad. Here's that bridge I was talking about. Here, I'll just show you a map real quick. Right now. Here's the route that you're pretty much going to be taking. You can pause that, screenshot that, do whatever you gotta do. So once you get here, you'll it always looks weird with the abyss, or the darkness. I guess that'd be considered the abyss. The void, that's what it is. It looks weird with the void, like, all like that. Anyway, talk to the golem, you'll start the quest, say, "Shall I try to repair you?" He says, "Repairs needed." Now, go down here. You'll need your vial and your chisel for this, or not your chisel, but your pestle and mortar. So go ahead and click on this mushroom right here, you'll pick it up. Use your, whatever your mortar shit, your pestle and mortar on the mushroom, and you'll get black ink and it'll automatically put it in that vial. Go back outside and pick up this letter off the ground and click on it. You'll open it up and read it. You don't need to read it, but you do need to at least click on it and open it. And now before you leave, use all 4 pieces of soft clay that you brought on the golem to repair him. And once you have the final piece, it'll tell you. Now talk to him again and run through every single option before you advance on. Talk to him, say, "How do I open the portal?" Then talk to him again, say, "How do you think I can defeat the demon?" And I'll just talk to him again for the sake of it and say I'll get right on it. Now teleport to Varak. They're going to want to run to the dig site, which is east. It's like east, then south, then east, then north, then east. So you can just follow this super fast clip, figure out how to get there. Or I can throw on a map right here too. Yeah, that's about the route that you'll be taking. You gotta end up way over there. So we'll keep on going all the way down these little paths and through all the dig site places until you get to this person named Alyssa. Talk to her and say you found a letter with her name in the desert, and she'll talk to you about Uzer. After you're done talking to her about Uzer, get some run energy back, because you're going to be running all the way back down south to where that building is. I think it's called the dig site center. Go through the door right here. Go to the far back right area. You'll see some bookcases. Not back right, southeast. How dare I? But the furthest southeast bookcase is the one that you're going to want. I clicked on the wrong one right there, but it's that one. Right here. And you'll get a book. It's Expedition Notes. Again, you need to open and read this, however, you don't really need to read it, you just need to click on it. Just like the letter. So scroll through everything, and then once you get to the very end, close it out, teleport back to Varak. We're going to be going to the museum now. Now, for whatever reason, you can't get the curator to talk about the golem. That means you've done something wrong and you need to go back. Whether it's fixing up the golem, or you haven't talked to somebody, or you haven't read the things. But if you've done everything right so far, talk to Kurager, or whatever the hell his name is, and say or talk to him about Uzer stuff. And then tell him you're going to open up a portal, and then pickpocket him before you leave. He won't want you to, obviously, open up a portal for a demon, so you're going to have to pickpocket him after all that, after your dialogue. Then you'll get a key, and you can use that key to open this case. Like I said, if you don't have an option to talk to him about anything Uzer related, it means you've missed a step somewhere. Now once you have that statue that you just stole, from the museum, head back to Al-Kharid, and go back to Uzer. Now the reason I keep saying that is because I actually messed up that part of the quest, and I got really pissed off and confused for about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, and then had to run back to Uzer. Of course, I took that out of the video here, but it did happen, and it was very frustrating, so make sure you do everything. Alright, so you don't really need to talk to the golem here, I did anyway, but well, yeah, go downstairs. And you're going to be using your golem statue on the wall. You see like there's these little pedestals that are on the side. Just use the statuette on the alcove, I guess is what it's called. And now your next goal is to point all of these north. Now if you look at them closely, you can kind of see that they point in different directions. Just click on them until all four point to the north. And when you've done this correctly, you'll see something in the chat box that pops up that says the door grinds open. And that'll be this door. So walk on north through here. Now when you get in here, examine the skeleton. It will say in the chat, it looks like the demon didn't survive after all. Now continue going north, and you'll end up getting to this big throne. You can use your chisel on it, and you can get 6 gems. I believe it's 2 emerald, 2 ruby, 2 sapphire. It is indeed. And there you go. Some free gems for the Iron Men. Alright, now go and exit the portal. And before you get too far around, check the northwest side of this area, and you'll see something on the ground. It's the strange implement. Go and pick that up. You need that for the next step. Now make your way back outside and talk to the golem. So once you talk to him, he says his task is incomplete because he's programmed to think that the demon is alive. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to reprogram him. And to do this, you're going to want to run all the way north towards the water and then just kind of follow it around towards the west until you get to this fire phoenix, a little bit south of a mining area. Click on it and you'll get the feather. Now use the feather on your black ink and you'll get an ink-tipped feather. And then use that ink-tipped feather on the papyrus and you will write your task is done. You'll get this golem programming. Again, use the feather on the ink. Use the inked feather on the papyrus. That's all you have to do. Now, you're going to want to use the strange implement on the golem. Don't do that. I messed up there. Use the strange implement on the golem, and then use the golem program on him. And you'll reprogram him, and he says, thank you, my mind is at rest. You get 1 quest point, 1,000 crafting experience, and 1,000 theming experience. That'll be the end of the guide, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like. If you have any questions, I'll try to answer them in the comments down below. But until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video.